Ma'am, you are charged with interference with the duties of a public servant. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine.
Officer responded.
Notice what's happening here. Sam wasn't even part of the original disturbance. But by inserting herself into a police response, she's now becoming part of the incident. Ever wonder where curiosity meets criminal liability? This is a textbook example.
To a call at the TSU Library Center located at 3100 Claiborne Street in Harris County, Texas, regarding a disturbance. The officer made contact with the individual causing the disturbance, and the defendant approached asking officers what's going on and what did she do. The officers repeatedly asked the defendant to step back, and she became belligerent, asserting that they were at her store. She eventually complied and moved away, but she insisted that a police supervisor be called to the scene. TSU Sergeant Barnett arrived and spoke privately with the defendant. Afterwards, responding officer requested the defendant's information to report her being.
Asserting your rights is one thing. Physically resisting or creating more chaos turns a tense moment into a legal nightmare. The court sees this as active interference, even if you think you're just standing up for yourself.
Gave her to her supervisor in the university. The defendant refused to provide it and attempted to bypass the officer. When the officer asked her to identify herself again, the defendant declined and attempted to walk away. As the officer tried to detain her, she began to throw herself on the ground and yell, escalating the disturbance. Several officers issued verbal commands for her to comply. The defendant continued to resist, jumping around and asserting her rights. The officer attempted to escort her outside. The defendant then wrapped her arms and legs around a pole, continuing to yell. The officers physically pried her from the pole and detained her. The defendant used her body weight to resist and push against the officers. The defendant was then placed in the back of the patrol car without incident.
Doing wrong.
So it appears she wasn't the initial person causing the disturbance, but when they came to respond to the disturbance that they were called for, she intervened. And once they asked her to remove herself from the situation, she refused. You
didn't say, when you initially started saying about everything, you didn't say that she was the initial cause of the disturbance, that there was a call for a disturbance. They get out there and she, I guess.
So what it says is that they made contact with the individual that was causing the disturbance, and then the defendant approached asking.
See, right. So she just comes up, starts being nosy, right?
Right.
And then she basically, I guess, is trying to leave, and then they start asking her for her information.
Well, they were asking her to leave the scene so that they.
Refusing ID isn't automatically illegal, but context matters. In Texas, if you're being lawfully detained or part of an active investigation, refusal can be seen as obstruction. What do you think? Was she protecting her rights or provoking escalation?
Can respond to the disturbance and she wouldn't comply. I think that's the issue, that she wouldn't leave when they asked her.
Did you say that?
Yes. They asked her to move away from the scene and she refused to comply.
Show me, will you read that part again?
Mm-hmm. So when she approached the officers repeatedly asked the defendant to step back, and the defendant became belligerent, asserting that they were at her store. She eventually complied and moved away, but
So she complies, she moves away.
Right. But then she came back.
Okay.
And so at that point, when she returned, they asked her to identify herself. She refused to provide her identification. And then at that point, when they asked her to identify herself, she attempted to bypass the officers.
She leaves. She's trying to leave.
She is attempting to, she's attempting to leave again.
And then they start bucking up to her.
Sure, yeah.
Judge, what is this case?
It's on for tomorrow's docket. Let me give you the cause number. 251-1137. She goes up there, allegedly being nosy. She leaves, comes back, and then they start asking for her information. And she declines to give her information.
So, Judge, what I'm looking at here, just to add context to the situation, she approaches in an unrelated incident, it looks like. Correct. She's asking what's going on. Fine. They talk to her individually. Okay. They tell her to leave. She continually asks what's going on. What did she do? She asserts. She becomes belligerent, is what the officer says, asserting that they were at her store, obstructing their investigation. Eventually, I don't know what the time frame is, but they say eventually she complies moves away, but insisted that they need to call a supervisor to the area. A sergeant then spoke with her privately. After they responded and they requested her information to report her behavior to her supervisor at the university.
The judge isn't sugarcoating it. No one wins an argument with law enforcement on scene. You might win in court later, but on the street, they hold the power of arrest. This is his way of saying, choose your battles wisely.
University, and to identify her, which she refused to do. She then attempts to bypass officers. They ask her for identification again. They're detaining her. She says no.
But what's the interference? What did she specifically do?
Well,
She's just talking to them.
I understand,
Right.
Judge. She's talking to them, but she's saying that they're at her store. She's belligerent,
So?
telling them to leave. They're at her store. The position of the state judge is that did obstruct their investigation. I mean, it's not in this. There's multiple.
Even after being cleared, Sam's still talking about filing complaints and being banned from work. It's a reminder that courtroom wins don't erase real-life consequences. The best move? Avoid becoming part of the story in the first place.
Senses of obstruction, in our opinion. It's not.
Are you losing right now? Okay. Yeah, I'm not buying it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
that's
do
fine,
it.
Judge.
All right, I'll find no probable cause.
I'll dismiss the case, Judge.
When you go up and you get into a pissing match with officers, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Every single time. If you go up and you mess with someone who has the power of arrest, you're going to lose every single time. Don't go. It's not hard. I found no probable cause in your case, ma'am. Just be careful. Okay?
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
If I want to press charges, or
Don't. You know what? Let sleeping dogs lie. Don't.
they assaulted me, though. They knocked out my tooth. They chipped my tooth. I got bruises on me.
And you can always go file a complaint with internal affairs.
That's what I'm asking.
Whatever.
How could I do that? I don't know the protocols.
So, what agency was this? Is this? Did you say it was at a college or?
TSU PD.
So you go to the Texas Southern University Police. You go to internal affairs, and you can file a complaint that way. Okay, I would take everything that you have, and that's how you do that. Okay, but just be careful.
And I can't even go back to my job because they're trying to ban me.
I don't know. I mean, did they issue some kind of trespass warning?
No, sir.
If there's a trespass warning, be careful. I don't see that one has been filed. They haven't told me about any kind of trespass or anything, so just be careful, okay? But I found no probable cause. They're going to dismiss your case, okay? Just be careful in the future, all right, ma'am? Okay, please. Good luck, okay, Ms. Wimbush? Mr. Jackson, right back with us. You're now charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
On November 4th, 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop on the defendant's motor vehicle after observing it stopped in a moving lane of traffic at Hillcroft Avenue. Upon approaching, the officer observed the defendant exit from the driver's side door of the vehicle and walk to the front of the vehicle. The officer advised dispatch about the traffic hazard, and upon approaching the defendant, observed a small plastic baggie containing a green leafy substance that was in plain view on the driver's seat. The total amount of marijuana was weighed to be 5.9 grams.
So he gets pulled over for just stopping.
He was stopped in a moving lane of traffic.
Oh, he was just stopped.
He was stopped, yes, Your Honor.
Got it. All right. Mr. Jackson, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Do you have a valid Texas driver license?
Yes, sir.
Can you run his license, please? Do you have valid liability insurance in your name?
Yes, sir. I got not. It's in the car name though. It's in both our names.
No.
It's in two people's names.
No. I want to know if you have insurance in your name.
I don't know if it's in my name.
Then you're not allowed to drive in. I'm making that a condition of your bond. Until you show me that you have car insurance in your name, you're not allowed to drive. Do you understand? I'm also ordering you not to use or consume alcohol or illegal drugs. I will randomly test you. If I find that you're using illegal drugs, I will revoke your bond. I'll put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bond. Do you understand? You look amused. Mr. Jackson, you're now working on your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ninth case. Your second weed case within the last 2 months. What's the music? What do you do with yourself these days? Do you work?
Yes, sir.
You will be signing an affidavit with me today promising me you're not going to drive, Mr. Jackson, number one. Number two, we are going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. I'm going to bring you back in 40 days. I'm ordering you not to use any illegal drugs. That includes marijuana, and I'm going to test you again. If I find that you test positive for marijuana, I'm going to lock you up. Do you understand? Okay, come on. I said, you're not allowed to drive unless you have liability insurance and you show it to us and we can see it that it has your name on it.
I know what he said no smoking. I'm not on probation.
Okay.
Like, I got the paperwork for my pre-release, but I posted not to. This is signing an affidavit like, for something else.
This is an affidavit for you not to drive.
And then you said not to smoke, and I'm not on.
I'm gonna have you sign paperwork with pretrial promising us that you're not going to use illegal drugs.
I'm not on probation with y'all.
You have an open case with us and I'm making it a condition of your bond. And if you do it, then I'm going to revoke your bond and I will put you in.
So like right
There
now,
are plenty of places in the United States that you can go to. California, go to Colorado, go to perhaps Arizona. Texas, it's illegal.
if I don't sign it right now, we're gonna knock me up or something.
Correct.
How long?
I don't know. Hey, I'm asking you to follow the law. I'm not asking you to split the atom. Just follow the law. If you don't like it, there's other places you can go.
For how long though? That's what I'm asking.
Forever. You got to follow the law forever, man.
I'm talking about if I'm trying to see.
Go get insurance. Show me that it has your name on it, and I'll let you drive. I just got to know that if you get into a car wreck, other people are protected. Because if you hit someone else's car and you create $10,000 worth of damage and you ain't got insurance, they're out $10,000. Insurance covers you for that fact to pay them.
That's not what I'm asking. This is what I'm asking. Like probation stuff.
You're not on. No, I'm making it a condition.
I already signed my conditions when I got out of jail to be pre-released already. So it's another condition.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right. Those were conditions that the magistrate gave you if they gave you conditions. I am doing more because I care more. That's why. If you don't like it, don't get in trouble. It's easy money. Sure. Your lawyer has been tenacious in trying to get you a bond, as is your family.
That's Mike. He's a good guy.
But it has nothing to do with them. It has to do with me, and more importantly, it has to do with you. And you have to understand that you can't continue the way things are going for 24 years and expect a good result.
You're right.
So understand that that's just now. I don't know if Wisconsin is going to come get you or not. You have to understand that this warrant, even if they don't come get you and we end up releasing you, that warrant is still active and that warrant will always remain active until you go back and take care of it. So let's play devil's advocate that they don't come get you. We release you in 2 weeks. If I were you, I would immediately go up to Wisconsin and don't just call your lawyer. Okay, can you take care of this for me? No, you have to actually physically go there.
I wanted to go there. I was actually hoping. Just give me 1 second, please. Don't get mad at me. Please let me say something.
No one's mad at you.
No. Just let me say, please.
Sure.
It's been very devastating for me. But
Shh.
my plan was to go up there. I'm not crying for myself. I'm crying for my kids. I don't care about me. I don't care if you put me in jail for the rest of my life. Don't bother me. I don't care about myself. I care for my kids. I never did anything in 24 years. Never robbed nobody. I never stole anybody. I was buying and selling diesel truck parts. I was the only one in my family that went legitimate, sir. The only one that went legitimate. The only one that didn't commit crimes in 24 years. I was the only one, and you could verify this. And now I care for my son, both of them, and one is sick. And that's what I'm devastated about. So they want to fry me and let them eat me. Whatever. They got me now.
You shouldn't have that kind of mindset. The mindset that you should have is that, look, I'm a father now.
I don't-
When you're single, you have no response. You can do whatever you want.
I don't
When you get married, your life is about your wife.
like.
When you have kids, your life's not yours.
Can I tell you something else? I want you to know. I want you to know the truth. I want you to know the truth.
Sure.
My brother did all this. And my brother, Tom, who I informed to the authorities in Wisconsin where he was. I spoke to Chris Freeman, the district attorney. I did all this.
You got to understand, we live stream, so I wouldn't talk about the case. Don't.
No, I'm sorry. No.
Just don't.
No, I want to tell
He
you.
hurts himself, man. Don't.
My brother, and it's not had to do with the case.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with the case. My brother had an affair with my wife. I got married, has a baby. I was 16 years old. Okay? Because of this, sir, this is why this happened. All these issues. I want you to know that.
And cut ties.
I did.
If you have someone like that, you cut ties. But the only thing I'm trying to impart to you is that this warrant will always remain active
I
until
want to
you go.
fix it.
So if they end up letting you out, I would immediately, and look, Mr. White, don't get on a plane. If you try to get on an airplane, they're going to arrest you. You got to find an alternate means of getting down there. All you have to do is post bond, and then that lifts that warrant. That's all you got to do.
They'll put a big bond on me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, is there a bond set over there? Do you guys know?
Paid $102,000 cash bond.
I don't see a bond at this moment.
There's no bond that's set.
Yeah.
When you go down there, you can ask them for a bond, and then that's how it works. But
I'm not the person that this charge made me to be. That I promise you.
just
Not.
get out of here. Make us proud. That's all we're asking,
May it please the court, on the 27th is the day he's supposed to come back. I don't want to delay his time anymore because I will be out of town. I don't think he would have a problem. We can have someone here if we needed to, but.
No, we don't know. We don't need someone here for the end. You do want to waive extradition, right though, Mr. White?
I signed a paper, yes.
Okay. All right, guys. We wish you the best of luck. If they take you, great. If not, go up there, okay?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I was gonna do it anyway. I was trying. I tried before, but now we're going to do it now.
All right, Mr. White, come on.
Thank you.